What's up? This is David, and I just wanted to review Spirit Airlines today because you know how like when you're in a toxic relationship with a partner and things go unsaid and then they go unsaid for a little bit longer and then it gets to a point and it just hell freezes over or hell burns over, whatever. That's kind of where I'm at with Spirit Airlines at this point. My relationship with Spirit Airlines started where I was on a flight, cheap flight, and this is back when I used to go to Central America, every fairly often. Cheap flights to Central America, great. Got on the flight, and then, I'm a young kid and I'm building my credit, or I'm looking to build my credit. And they're like, oh, we got this credit card. It's 2 points for every mile. And I'm like, oh, that sounds cool. It sounds like you're getting double or, double the points for every dollar spent. So I signed up on the flight, got the deal, right? And then as I started using my credit card, I noticed that I was only getting 1 point per dollar that I spent. That's weird because they told me 2 points for every dollar. So that was the first red flag with Spirit Airlines. Or should I say yellow flag, which was a slow down, slow your roll. Like in any toxic relationship, there's always going to be yellow flags before red flags. Remember that, everybody. Good life tip there. So anyways, I get the credit card, do the whole credit thing, and I'm getting $1 per point. So that they lied, essentially. Their promotion was a lie on the flight. And it was a little bit frustrating. But here's the real kicker, and this is what really has got me lately. I've had a lot of cheap flights on Spirit, and I am grateful for that, truly, honestly. But here's the kicker. Now, I've built 80, 100,000 points through Spirit Airlines, and in the past year or two, I've literally just been like giving my airline miles away because I quite literally don't want them. That's how bad it is at this point. So if you want airline miles, hit me up. You can. I'll just basically give you miles, basically. I'm not even kidding. I'm totally serious about that. And if you'd like to reciprocate, that'd be cool. But here's why you might not even want Spirit Airline miles. Check this out. This is like a whole new level of sorcery and trickery that Spirit Airlines has thrown into their system. Check this out, okay? So I'm looking at flights. And I'm in, Spirit Airlines, right? And so I'm in, choose your flight. And the flight is from Seattle to Detroit. And, I'm looking at different days. It doesn't matter what the day is. Let's just say this one. So it's 21,000 points. Okay, so I can redeem my points. I click on it. It's 21,000 points. Okay, well, I can use 21,000 points. And if you go up here to the top right here, you can see you can, select points or miles. So I could say, what is it? I'm on points, so I want to go to dollars. So I switch it to dollars. Okay, so check this out. So it cost me on the 13th $217. But if I click on points on the 13th, it is, bear with me, 21,000 points. But watch this. When I click on the 21,000 points and I go down, look at this. Look at this. 21,000 points is what it costs. But I can use points and cash. In other words, they're charging me very subtle, very subtle. They're charging me to redeem my own freaking points. Now, I don't know about you, but when I earn something, and I feel like I've earned it, like I've earned these miles by using their credit card and following the rules. And now they're quite literally charging me to redeem my points. And then that's a part of it. You gotta be kidding me. That makes no sense. So I can use straight points, but if I want to use points and miles, you're letting me sort of meet in the middle, but I'm using my own miles and then I'm still paying. And actually, you know what? I could be wrong, but this might actually be slightly better than what it was because at one point it was just miles. And then they had a fee in there to redeem your miles. So I just did one, and maybe it's based on the day. Let's see. Oh, now I'm in a completely different month. Bear with me in this extended review. I think it was on the 7th that I was Looking. So if I go to dollars, if I go to points, it's 22,000 points. And then, yeah, so you could, so this flight was like, I don't know, $200. But if I use my miles, first of all, it's a ridiculous amount of miles. Second of all, if I want to use miles plus points, I'm paying like $12 less and I'm using almost 10,000 points. Like their system is backwards. These like budget airlines are kind of a joke. So anyways, long story short, my review of Spirit Airlines is pretty negative overall. Their mile system is pretty wonky. They, tell you get 2 points per dollar. I only got one, and then the points the cost of the points to redeem the miles is incredibly high. So, mind you, 80,000 points, like I said, I had like 90, 100,000, I think at one point. That's like, I spent 80, 90, 100 grand to get these points. And then, 10,000 points, or, in this case, these 40,000 points, 30, 20, like you're going to spend 40 grand to get your 40,000 points to fly, from in the US. Like you're going to like, bro, like, come on, man. That's ridiculous. So it's just excessive, ridiculous. Like the reward system is just absurd. So I don't recommend the Spirit credit card because, even on the lower end, like over here, you have like, 17,000 points. And that's like the lowest, 30, 40, and then like the low end, 17,000 points. So yeah, it's still not a great, I recommend, now I recommend like a crypto cashback thing. It's a much better deal. Like I have the Coinbase crypto card and you get 4% back, which goes into crypto, and then you can convert that crypto into whatever you want. So that's what I recommend instead of the Spirit Airlines credit card, because that 4% back, you could convert that into cash and then pay for 3 or 4 flights at the Spirit reward rate. So that's my tip there. That's my pro tip. And I'll link that up below if you want to check that out. But anyways, that's my Spirit Airlines review. Highly recommend avoiding them because the miles are pricey. The credit card is a ripoff and a scam. And I also had this woman on a flight from LAX to Chicago to O'Hare literally try to fight me on the plane. And the reason she tried to fight me was because she was overtly and loudly communicating her sex services and prices to a neighbor across the aisle while there were children around, and no one said anything, including the employees and any other patrons. So I said, hey, can you keep it down, or communicate that off the flight, because that's just not cool. Like you don't need to be selling your sex services around children and polluting their minds with your filth, ma'am. So anyways, that's my Spirit Airlines review. This has been a multi-year review in the making. For more awesome reviews, subscribe to my channel below, tap that bell for notifications, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day. Bye.